Hey everyone, and welcome to this month's Geraldton market update. And straight into the leasing market, there's currently 65 properties available for lease, which means the supply level has decreased significantly from a month ago from our last market update where there were 81 properties available for lease. The most expensive property on the market for lease at the moment is our on the waterfront on Chapman Road for $1,000 per week. And the most cheapest property available for lease is a 2-bedroom unit on George Road at $350 per week. What's really interesting to me in the rental market right now is there's actually 17 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom homes available across our marketplace, which to me says there's a little bit more choice inside that marketplace in the rental market currently. Over the last 30 days, our business has been able to lease 9 properties. We've registered a total of 673 rental inquiries. We've hosted 37 open for inspections and met over 56 applications submitted to our business for just those 9 rental properties alone. That means there's still a tremendous amount of demand for rental properties in our marketplace and should give investors plenty of confidence in our market in the long-term growth for the Geraldton marketplace. Over to the sales market now, and there's currently 489 properties advertised for sale on realestate.com. However, when you filter that down and you take out what's under offer, there's actually only 219 active listings for sale ready to be purchased right now. Now that to me still seems like a lot less supply than what we actually need in our market to see a balanced market, and would indicate to me that over the spring selling season that we're entering into, that we're going to see less stock levels in the marketplace and an increase in the buyer demand as well. So it should give sellers who are looking to come to market between now and Christmas plenty of confidence that the market is still quite buoyant, there's still a lack of supply and still plenty of buyers around in the marketplace. In very recent times, we've seen a huge surge of engagement from buyers trying to buy in their self-managed super fund before the 10th of August. Obviously, the government has come out and changed residential lending laws inside your self-managed super fund, which caused a quick uptick in the number of buyers trying to buy a property in their self-managed super fund before that 10th of August date. Beyond that date, buyers will not be able to borrow money inside their self-managed super fund, which means we'll lose a section of the marketplace, probably around 5 to 10% of the buyers that buy a property in Australia annually are inside a self-managed super fund that are actually borrowing money. So you can still buy a property inside your self-managed super fund as a residential asset, but you just can't lend to be able to go and do that, which is the key component here. Most of the buyers that we've been dealing with trying to buy a property before the 10th of August are trying to borrow money, and as from the 11th of August onwards, we're going to lose that particular buyer going forward. Will that have a major effect on the property market? In my opinion, probably not. It's only a small percentage of buyers Australia-wide, maybe between 5 and 10%, as I said. So therefore, there's still a huge portion of the market that's still active and looking to buy a property. Into some recent sales for our sales team, 16 Oceanside in Wandina was a fantastic 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, was marketed for a short time and was able to be sold in the high 700,000s. So congratulations, Shannon, on such a fantastic result. 11 Stewart Road in Moresby was placed under offer by the wonderful Trish Longvar. Stewart Road featured a massive land parcel of 2 hectares, it had an amazing pool area and featured over 200 square meters of floor plan. This property was sold just around that $1.2 million mark and was a fantastic result for the vendors and of course Trish as well. Thanks so much for joining me on this month's market update. If you need any assistance from a real estate perspective, contact Realmark Geraldton on 9197 2600.